Good morning, gardening friends. We're actually not going to be in the garden today. I just thought I would share with you what I've been doing this last week, putting up some Christmas decorations. Got out my Christmas quilt, which Miss Mimi approves of, and my poinsettias. There's my big Christmas tree, piano decked out for Christmas, my Christmas Carol book. Have one of these little German windmills powered by candles. My nutcrackers are out. I actually do have logs in the fireplace. And I decided this year not to put a Christmas tree in the front porch. Instead, since it's the sunniest room in my house, especially in the wintertime, I decided to just put plants here. So I still have plants that were here. Most of these I keep here year-round. The ponytail palm and table are where the Christmas tree is now in the living room, so I just brought them out front. This anthurium is still in bloom. For those of you that have been following my channel, I put out a video. The very first one I put out was a view inside this sunroom. And that anthurium was in bloom then, and it still is. There's my smaller chalice vine. I brought it in. We had a frost last night, and I'll probably let it live here till it blooms, because next week we're due for a hard frost on Friday, so we're actually going to have potentially a white Christmas. That's my second batch of paper whites. I've got another batch going in the kitchen. My one little nod to Christmas in this front porch is my little Santa Claus. I've already had my Christmas cactus bloom on me, so it has done well. This one hasn't. I have some in the kitchen. This one hasn't set bud yet, but it will a little bit later. That one is probably about 40 years old. Let's step outside. I do want to show you my camellias. I did bring these pelargoniums in last night. They probably would have taken the frost that we had because they're close to the house. The main thing I wanted to show you guys here is my unnamed camellia. This is the one that I was telling you about. It's a white version of the Professor Sargent. I don't know its name. Again, I bought it when it was in bloom, and so I knew I liked the flower. I just wasn't sure what the name of it was. And the birds are obviously impatient. I did fill the bird feeder up. I can't believe he's actually at the bird feeder because I'm literally only about 4 feet away, so he must be hungry. Carolina chickadee. It is still a little nippy out here. It's in the 30s. Yeah, next Friday night they're anticipating that it's going to get down to about 25 or 26 here. So it'll be a hard freeze, and I don't think it's going to affect a lot of my plants here. The camellia blossoms should do okay. We'll just have to wait and see. It will probably be the end of this flower. I can't think of the name of it right off the top of my head. Watch last week's episode because I featured it then. This will die back to the ground when a hard frost comes, so it'll probably be the last time that we see that this year. Banana trees survived. Of course, they're protected because of the little nook of the house here in the front yard. And my potager is done well. Of course, it's not going to do too much till the spring. I did split up this plant, and it seems to be sprouting, so that's good. That's another plant that I can't always remember the name of. I apologize. Usually I think over the names of the plants before I come out, but today is the day to write Christmas cards, so that's basically all that I'm thinking about right now, is writing a couple of cards out and getting them in the mail. And here you can see the Nandinas in full fruit. I did see something on YouTube that said that the berries on the Nandina are poisonous to birds. So it's just something to be aware of. I think P. Allen Smith pointed that out. Cedar waxwings will eat so much of them that apparently they kill themselves. So, well, they don't, the berries do. But we don't have cedar waxwings here, so I don't believe that's going to be an issue. And I do like the berries. We'll have to see how this Australian tree fern fares. It didn't seem to get hit much from the frost last night, but we'll see what a hard freeze does to it. Those are bags of waiting leaves. I saved them from my yard man to come and refill for me. And there you have it. A quick view of the front yard and some of the work in Christmas decorating that I've done this last week. So, have a good day and Merry Christmas.